I guess, Coach, just when we last spoke a few weeks ago, you talked about this team being able to gel, and maybe even quicker than some of the teams you've had in the past. Dating back a while. Are you still seeing that, and just things igniting more as we get closer to the season?
I think that what I've seen is that it's the truth of who we are. We're a team that has 5 veterans returning, and our veterans have been with us 2 years. It's their second year. And I got 8 first-year players. And regardless of how hard they're working, how good their attitudes are, we see signs of inconsistency and habits not being completely formed at this particular point. But I see effort, I see teamwork, I see a great atmosphere in terms of communicating with one another. That we need every one of these days that we have left to continue to keep working so we can reach our potential.
Coach, how much better do you think, obviously, these guys are going to continue to grow as you see more and more competition, at the end of the day, just seeing more different bodies, are going to get them, on that right path, and maybe where those consistencies are a little bit?
We just need reps, and at the right intensity. Just doing it over and over and over again. So much what you call game slippage. And we have guys really accepting new roles, and we're just not quite in sync yet, rightfully so. We just got a ways to go to get in totally in sync. But we don't have any reason that we can't get there. From effort's good, the focus is good. We just got to be more consistent, and that takes time.
How has Naheem come along for you guys, both maturing on and off the court for you?
Naheem is coming around. There's no doubt about that. He has flashes of excellence. Then he has flashes of, this is my second year playing too, and we have high expectations for him. He just needs reps as well. When you're 7'4" and you on a high school team and you never have to worry about anybody blocking your shot, you don't ever have to worry about really jumping. You don't have to worry about running fast because you just hold your hand up and no one can even contest the passes. It's a big adjustment for him, to be consistent, running that floor as hard as we asking him to run it. And, if you guys who've seen us play in the past, you know that our centers are major, our 5 men are major contributors to our system, defensively and offensively, because they got to be setting screens, sometimes 3 and 4 screens in a 30-second possession, and that requires you to spend a lot of energy, offensively and defensively. Plus, we're switching 1 through 5, and so he's often guarding a point guard who's trying to challenge him to break the defense down. So we're asking him to do things that most 7-footers don't have opportunity to do. And it's challenging for him, but that's who we are, and we believe that's the right way to play. And I think eventually he'll get there.
Coach, how important is it to, obviously get an exhibition in on Thursday night? What are you looking for on Thursday night?
What I'm looking for on Wednesday night? Thursday night?
Thursday night.
I just want to make sure I'll make sure I show up, okay? but what I'm saying is there's a component of getting guys in front of the crowd, getting over being nervous, getting over adjusting to playing hard on offense and spending energy on defense. It's getting over the nervousness and just being able to focus on a live game situation is important to, especially guys who is young and inexperienced as we are. So we try to get out as many guys in the game and they play extended minutes so they can get a feel for what the pace is like playing at the level that we're trying to compete at, offensively and defensively. So it really means an awful lot, and it's good for us to to get some minutes like that in front of the crowd. Learn how to play with each other, going full speed.
But having done the Canada trip and other exhibitions, are there areas where you feel like this team's ahead of where they normally would be this time of year, and what areas are you still kind of worried about at this point?
We're showing signs of being a pretty good perimeter shooting team. I think that we've shown signs of potentially being able to be efficient in all the things we require them of. We are not as consistent as we need to be. Understandably so. This is probably one of the most inexperienced teams that we've had in many years. We normally had juniors and seniors on the team that's been around for a couple of years. That's not what we have now. Okay? Anything else?
Thanks,
All right, man.